Hey, what's up everyone? Hope you're all having a wonderful time. Do you like having unlimited damage by the cost of blinding you and make your processor sound like a jet engine? Well, then I got a build for you. Here we have the Unethical Fire Aura Walk Simulator in Last Epoch. So, jokes aside, just to make it clear, this video is not an actual build guide, but I thought I'd share it with you guys until it got fixed by the developers. So what's happening here is that we are using the Fire Aura skill from the Spellblade passive tree. When we are running around, we get a stack each second that we are moving, and also by hitting enemies with melee hits. We are using the teleport skill, and for some reason the duration of the stacks get refreshed and will keep just growing, and obviously this is a bug and it's pretty overpowered. The stacks of the Fire Aura gets removed if we don't use teleport before the stack's duration expires. I went and tested this on the Sorcerer class as well, and it do also work there. Depending on how fast your build is and what setup you're using, this will determine how many stacks you get until it gets reset. And as the skill get a stack each second while moving, will make it so in most cases you will have hundreds of stacks on you, and as you might suspect, this might make your processor go up in flames. We simply just make the teleport skill auto-cast by setting up a loop with the numpad, so we don't have to cast it for ourselves. I first noticed this when I was leveling my Spellblade. You can check out the live stream yourself if you like to. But yeah, it's been fun just speeding through the monoliths and destroying everything we come in contact with. Simply equip a two-hander with a high base spell damage and spec into Fire Aura in the Spellblade passive tree, and you're ready to go. Maybe you want to try it out as well until it gets patched. And just quickly, let's go over the skill and the gear that I'm using. The first skill that we are using is called Flame Reave, and this is basically so we get lingering flames here, and this makes it so we have an additional chance to cast Fire Aura when we use Flame Reave. Frenzy Flame just makes it so we have a chance to get Frenzy, to get some extra attack speed, and this is just so we can use Flame Reave more often. We're using Teleport to refresh the stacks of the Fire Aura for some reason. We're also using Elemental Dawn, so we cast Elemental Nova every time we use Teleport. And also we use Time Dilation, which will boost the stats buff when we are using Teleport. And we get increased elemental damage here 50%, so this is going to be double then. Elemental Nova, nothing crazy here, I just spec'd into Ignite chance. We have more Ignite chance here and just a bigger area for the skill. Flame Ward is actually boosting the Fire Aura with some nodes. We have Dilation here, which will make it so the Fire Aura lasts longer. We also get flat fire damage from through flames here as well. Also, Eye of Flame give us a damage multiplier for the Fire Aura also. And lastly, we are using Focus to help sustain our mana if we're using Flame Reave to get some Fire Aura stacks. On the passives here, we have this row. Flame Walker is the first one, and we get the Fire Aura chance here per second when we are moving and hitting with melee attacks. And go with the next one here just for a bigger area and the damage. Continue with this row here, we have Burning Hands, and this makes it so the Fire Aura have an additional 20% chance here, and this added up with this give us a 100% to cast the Fire Aura when we are moving. And just Flame Drinker, we get some extra ward per second here per Fire Aura, and this can obviously stack up pretty high, so we get a lot of defense from this as well. And just some extra ward per second over here. And yeah, and let's just go over the gear real quick here. We're using a two-handed staff for the high spell damage base, and obviously increased elemental damage over time helps a lot. Increased fire damage helps as well. For the hand, we have some increased Fire Aura damage here. You can also go for fire damage over time, I think. Elemental damage over time, elemental damage. We're using the Falcon for the movement speed, 15%. We're using two Abral Circuits for even more movement speed, pretty nice. A trophy for the penetration against all resistance for damage over time. Morning Frost, no big reason except for I have these ones with a lot of move speed on them. And Tomb of the Elements, we get the elemental damage leeches health from this, which is really strong. And some idols, fire damage over time, we got the increased Fire Aura here, increased Fire Aura damage, and yeah, that's it. I'll make a quick build planner if you'd like to check it out for yourself. Comment down below if you knew about this bug and if you are planning on trying it out. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!